And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Hi, folks. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, TJ Friedl leads the team in OPS. So he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks. He'll barrel up the baseball. He'll hit the ball in the gaps. He'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher. Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
And another ball. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. And that's the first out.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Sammy Cincinnati in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Here's Kyle Tucker. This one lifted in the air, left field. And Tucker is retired. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, today's starting pitcher, Jose Barrios.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Bottom of the first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Elly de la Cruz. The pitch. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. Barrios, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. The 1-0. And that one is lifted in the air on the move to the gap. He's got it, and there's one down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And we check out the guy in the 7th spot, TJ Friedl.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Hit in the air, left field, on the move. Nice grab on the run. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
2 outs, bases empty. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground. Can't field it cleanly.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Taylor.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit. 4 for 8 in the series so far. And delivers outside. Two outs. And that's outside. And that's ball 2.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Here's the sinker at the knees for a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Next offering is downstairs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Brandon.
First and second, 2 down.
Nimmo.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. 2 for 6 so far in the series. That misses. 1-0. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. And the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 3. Enrique Aguero on deck for Cincinnati. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
And now Enrique Aguero. There's the strike. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Kicks and deals. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Phillips back to work. Wouldn't chase that time. Albies starting up the middle at second, a member of the 1,000 hit club. And he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
The 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Two on the way. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Manny Machado up to the plate. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Called strike right there. No score here in the second. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Now here is Luis Campusano. There's a strike. And the 0-1. And ball one. Machado, the base runner at first with one out. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The 1-2. Got it by him for the K.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Swing, and all the bat went flying there.
Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
2 outs. And a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Righty delivers. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 3 of this 4-game series. On the ground to the left. Tosses across the first. That's the 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Back here in Cincinnati, here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Next offering is in for a strike. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
Number 6 stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Runner at first with no outs here. Got him. And there's 1 down.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Daniel Veoheen, the next to hit for the Reds.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Man at first, 1 away. There goes the runner. In the air, left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Up next is Cincinnati.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Elly de la Cruz. And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Just missed. Ground ball could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Now batting, second baseman.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And fouled off. Kicks and fires. That one misses, and it's 1-1. Friedel, the runner at third. De la Cruz on at first with 2 down. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Big RBI for him right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So first and second with 2 outs. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one fouled off. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. New inning getting started. So digging in now for San Diego, Ethan Salas. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. Up the middle. De la Cruz sends it to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Oh, boy, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And here's the rookie center fielder, Chris Underwood, with 3 hits on the series, and 1 of them a homer. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. The Reds leading by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Luke behind second, hauls it in, 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Tatis batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters Got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe
One
down
ball,
in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That's way outside. Now 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Rip towards third. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And the batter now, Taylor Ward. And a pitch. Clips the corner, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 1 away.
The right fielder,
Brandon
number
Nimmo,
9.
the next to hit for the Reds. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
1 down, base is empty.
Nope,
Close,
that's a ball.
but called a ball. And now 2-0. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one fouled off. 2-2. And the righty deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. At the belt and fires. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Left-hand batter waits. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Next offering misses down and away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Ground ball left side. Machado throws to first in time. Out number 2. Next to hit, TJ Friedl. Hit by a pitch his first time and then came around to score.
Friedl.
That one misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The pitch. And there's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Way inside, gets out of the way. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. On to inning number 4. It's the Reds 1 and the Padres nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th, and here is Sammy Cincinnati.
Sammy Cincinnati.
And here it comes. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Not close with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a good eye there.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And now a full count.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
So now the DH spot, Kyle Tucker. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Makes the grab on the run, and there's 2 away.
Second baseman,
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one way outside, and that's ball 1. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
The wind of the pitch.
Hey.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
It's a good take.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's off the inside edge. And the count's full. Manny Machado in the San Diego on deck circle. And they'll do it again. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. That's his 3rd home run of the series. It's 1-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So 2 down. Here's Machado. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Action in the pen down there. Lyon Richardson warming up for manager Kevin Cash. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering way off the plate.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. Misses, and it's 3-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Righty to the plate. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. And there's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Campusano in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Foul ball there. Next pitch is downstairs.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 strikes.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Just missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Got a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Connor Phillips is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Lyon Richardson.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Go ahead run on base. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Grounded out his first time. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Machado, the lead runner out at second. Campusano at first, 2 out of the inning. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's the third out. The Padres get one in the inning with a solo blast. All even at one apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, number 6. And the pitch. There's the strike at the knees.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Fought off foul. Good eye right there. Way outside, and now it's 3-2. Here comes a pitch. Smoked on the ground a second. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting, catcher,
Daniel Veohi, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jay Groom, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Lorenzen, a right-hander, loosening up as well. The 0-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And he deals.
Well.
And it's caught for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Elly de la Cruz. That's to third. Gathers and throws to first. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in Cincinnati, ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's going to be Ethan Salas. And the pitch. That one hit to right. That gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Chris Underwood getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. And there's the strike. The 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Dunks one into left. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to find it off the other way. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off. First and second here, no outs. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Here's the throw. It's off the mark and he scores. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
First and second, no outs. Next for the Padres, Sammy Cincinnati. A little bit high, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
The pitch, and that one clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Traffic on the bases with one already in, and we're at the top of the 5th. And another ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Now all even up. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The pitch. Good eye in that spot.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Kyle Tucker on deck for the Padres. Right-handed reliever, and that'll load the bases.
No, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And now the DH, Kyle Tucker. And fouled off.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And downstairs. The 1-2. That's inside. Bases loaded, nobody out. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Line, and that's a base hit. 1 run's in. The second run scores. Throw is high and over his head.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Jalen Beeks will take over here.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in the dirt. Ball 1.
You know, these Padres putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Ground ball right side. And he grabs it foul. Kicks and deals. Got one out to right. Nimmo ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Here's Manny Machado.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
First pitch misses.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Right through there for a strike. Ciani on third. Tucker over at first with one away. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Ward going back. And it's gone. His 11th of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 7-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Base is empty, one away. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. He swings and fouls one off. Campusano, an all-star a season ago, 28 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. The wide to kick the pitch. Got him swinging.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Crawford, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike. This one popped up. Aguero drifts towards it, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Manny Machado with the blast for the Padres. It's 7-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Down the number 2 hitter, Nicky Lopez. Berrios back to work.
Outside, that's
just off the outside edge. 1-0.
Well, these Reds looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And the right-hander deals. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Leading off for the Reds.
So man aboard, Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. And that one's a little bit low. And the count 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Man at first, here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. A strikeout and a walk. That's a strike. 0-1.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
And that one hammered. Cincinnati raging back towards the wall. That one is gone. It just got out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-3.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to.
Jake Cruz on the pitch out of the pen here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Next for Cincinnati, Brandon Nimmo. That one finds the zone. Strike one. That clips the corner.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can put.
There's a swing and a drive. Bangs off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. He's got a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
One out, runner at second. Enrique Aguero, the next to hit for the Reds. That one not close. And that is ball one. Man at second. And now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And a pitch.
Hey!
Missed with a changeup, and now 3-1. One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. In the air out to center. Underwood settles underneath it and makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, TJ Friedel.
TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. That misses. Ball 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the air, right field. Tatis drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's now 7-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. Stepping in for San Diego, Ethan Salas. The pitch. And that's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Aguero hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Fernando Tatis.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Fernando Tatis Jr. now at the plate, 1 for 3. First pitch, and he just misses. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Right through there for a strike. In the air, left field. Ward drifts towards it. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Padres 7 and the Reds 3. Well, we go bottom 6. In now for the Reds, number 6.
The third baseman,
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So, man aboard. Here's the Reds catcher, Daniel Veohin, 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The Padres leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. On the ground. And it goes just foul. One and 2 here. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And the batter now, Elly de la Cruz. Fly ball down the line. Can't get there, and it deflects off him. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in.
Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Nicky Lopez digs in now. And a curve misses outside. Man at second. Just missed. Good hitters count the 2-0. Slap the other way, foul. Left-hand batter waits. Fouls one off. 2-2. At the belt and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And now the lefty hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. And there's a strike. Bullpen action for the Padres. Lucas Sims, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Number 8, a left-hander, also throwing. And he grounds one to the right side. Albies over to first in time. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Run scoring double here for the Reds. It's now 7-4. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Emilio Pagan.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
So digging in now for San Diego, Sammy Ciani.
Number 25, Sammy Ciani.
And here it comes. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Bare hand has to hurry. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out. Way to go.
At the plate, Kyle Tucker.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
There's a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Ian Gibaut warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Mole getting loose as well. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. That one missed. Struck him out swinging. couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ozzie Albies. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Padres down in order. They hold a 7-4 lead.
Leading off for the Reds,
the lefty fires. Just off the inside edge. That's in there. Strike one.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And that's in the dirt.
One strike.
Inside, just missed. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Wandy Peralta gets handed the rock out of the pen.
number 58, Wandy Peralta.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Brandon Nimmo. And a foul ball.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
In there at the knees. That's down and in. And a pitch. Headed down the line. Cincinnati drifts towards it. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And he deals. Inside, just missed. The Reds trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Kicks and fires. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
Now
base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
So digging in, Enrique Aguero. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Popped up. And the infield fly rule call.
Now batting, center fielder, TJ.
And now the center fielder, TJ Friedl.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The tying run at the plate.
Nope, outside.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. Ward at second. Nimmo at first. 1 gone. Grounder might be 2. Albies tossed to second, and that's 2.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sam Mole.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's already homered in this game.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
And a pitch. Outside. And it's 1-0. Mole goes 5 feet 9 inches, 35 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2013.
1-1.
And a pitch. Line drive, caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. Ground ball to the right side. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Padres, J.P. Crawford. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. Activity in the bullpen. Ian Gibaut getting ready to go. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Lucas Sims.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Now the third baseman.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swings through that.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
0-1. That one ripped. One away.
The batter, the catcher, Daniel.
Now here is Daniel Veohi. Ball one on a pitch inside. That one's in there, and the count even 1-1. The Padres leading by 3 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And now 2 balls and a strike. One down, base is empty.
That's outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. The kick, the 3-2. And that's a strikeout looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
So the batting order turns over. Next for Cincinnati, Elly de la Cruz. Just missed. Righty to the plate. Hard hit to third. To first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Reds go down quietly, and they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Trevor Stephan.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Stepping in for San Diego, Ethan Salas.
First baseman, Ethan Salas.
The pitch. That misses, and that's ball 1. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Ian Gibaut warming up for manager Kevin Cash. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Out towards left center. Friedel sizing this one up. One down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's the center fielder, Chris Underwood. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. And another ball. It goes down looking.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
Tatis stands in now, looks at that one inside. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball. And the righty deals. And that's outside. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Alexis Diaz taking over on the mound.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Now the left fielder, Sammy Cincinnati, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Nimmo going back, pulls it in on the warning track. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Padres 7 and the Reds 4. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Devin Williams. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
San Diego, number 38, Devin Williams.
Now it's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
The second baseman.
This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Just missed.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes.
The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Righty delivers. That's outside. Ball 2. Out to short. Crawford tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Spencer Steer.
He's 2 outs away. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Clips the corner. Strike 1. And a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Struck him out without a swing. And they're down to their last out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Ward in the box now. No balls and a strike. Here comes a pitch.
Ball.
And that one missing low. Two outs. And it's fouled away. The Reds down to their final strike. The Reds trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious San Diego Padres: 7 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 4 runners on base. For the Reds, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.